Hi everyone. This is our 692 capstone project. Our project name is Respiration Oxygen Detector or Analyzer using IoT for COVID-19. Myself, I'm the team leader for this project, Manohar Reddy, and my group members are here, Arvind, Vigneshwara, Abhinay, and Puneet. So coming to the next slide, this is our project client details. Our client name is Mudassir Ahmad, and his company name is MA Computer and Electrical Services. Our project supervisor name is Dr. Sadia Aziz. Coming to the client requirements, the main theme of the project is like it's a IoT based project, which is built between the patient and the doctor. The data transfer will be there between the patient and the doctor, which monitors the respiration system for long-term recording. And also it will have like three sensors, blood pressure sensor, temperature sensor, and pulse oximeter sensor. So the details which are fetched by the Arduino software comparing with all these three sensors are directly transferred to the application or through ESP-AP. The ESP-AP is nothing but it's an Wi-Fi module which transfer the networks or sensor information to the web server or the application which we have designed for this project. So in coming slides, we'll explain in thoroughly. So the fourth slide is like the project overview, what the present in the slides, client requirements, as we discussed already, project design diagram, design approaches, testing and implementation, followed by the results, comparative analysis between previously designed projects and our project, and what are the limits and conclusion, what we have designed for this project, what creativity is there, especially innovations and entrepreneurship, and what references we have followed in this project. So the basic project design diagram is mentioned here. So here we'll have like three sensors as shown here, temperature sensor, pulse oximeter sensor, and a heart rate sensor. So these sensors are connected to the Arduino. So what Arduino does is like it will have the coding part, which we need to write in Python. So all the coding part will be fetched into the Arduino, and this Arduino will be connected to the ESP-AP module, which works as Wi-Fi module, which transfers all the information to the cloud server. For that, we need to design an application, which is a respiration oxygen detector application. What does this app do? Especially is this app transfer like gets the information from ESP-AP module, like all the sensors information, and it sends to the web server or the web like application what we have designed, so that a patient when registers he can see the data, like what is the temperature is going through, and also doctor can see the patient details. So if the patient is feeling like the results above what the doctor is considered, the patient will get an alert saying that you need to follow this prescription medicines. So in that way, all this project works here. In the coming slides, the design approaches what we followed is we have few sensors and a Wi-Fi module and alert service. Medical sensors, like we have taken temperature, pressure, temperature sensor, heartbeat sensor, and oxypulse sensors. So here we identify the patient condition. According to his condition, we'll send all the data to the doctor to analyze the patient condition, and we'll have an alert system which goes to the patient saying that you need to follow this prescription especially. So here we followed a good circuit diagram and what are the components we used. In this diagram, it shows like we have used Arduino Nano, and also we have three sensors, MLX90614 and MAX30100 ESP module, which is a Wi-Fi. So these are the pins like SCL, SDA, or voltage pins. These are connected in a circuit format so that we can get the output accordingly. So next slide will be explaining by Abhinay. Abhinay, can you please take from here?
Yeah. Hi everyone. This is Abhinay. I'm going to explain hardware implementation and coding. Coming to Arduino, it has open source editor. We can write and load code easily with through USB to your controllers. In addition to Arduino kits, the Arduino supports several different controllers. This program runs on Linux, Windows, and Mac operating system. And coming to Wi-Fi technology, next slide. Coming to Wi-Fi technology, it is a low-cost Wi-Fi technology with an integrated entity with all resources. It is easy to connect for input and output pins to Arduino board and enables electronic devices to connect it through a 2.4 gigahertz over a wireless LAN network. And next slide will explain by Vignesh.
Hi, this is Vignesh from Reddy, and I'm going to explain how we connected our hardware. We connected our hardware based on our circuit diagram, as we shown on previous slide. This is how we connected our hardware. We connected temperature sensor and pulse oximeter sensor to Arduino board by Arduino board. After connecting this, we done coding using Arduino IDE as explained by Abhinay, and after connecting this code to the Arduino board by using Arduino IDE, we get the values. After getting values, we are transferring that values through Arduino board Wi-Fi module to uh, Wi-Fi module to some we specially designed a web application. We transfer those values from here to there by using Wi-Fi module. And next slide, please, Manohar. These are the values we are getting when we are using a temperature sensor. You can see there SPO2 value and temperature sensor values and object value. Object value means like when we going to put hand on a temperature sensor, it give values like that. And next slide will be explained by Arvind. Thank you.
Hi, hello everyone. My name is Arvind. I'm going to explain about comparative analysis. Like for our project, we took two different analysis which is already existing to compare with our project design. One is Prado Malo, and other one is Rajkumar's. In Prado Malo, focus on a web-based platform for interconnecting body sensor. It uses web interfaces to gain information for various sensor attached, and moreover this device connection modules, visualizations, and management module. And in Arkumar analysis uses Raspberry Pi for monitoring patient data. Especially in this analysis, this model uses Raspberry Pi monitor parameters such as temperatures, respirator rates, body movements, and then this data is monitored from anywhere in the world using internet connection and monitor of screen. And whereas in our design, mainly body temperature, pulse sensors, and readings are transmitted measurements locally to Android app before it's sent to the cloud. And this system was employed for detecting of chronic progression by use of pulse oximeter, blood glucometer, and accelerometer, and a Wi-Fi data transmission module. It recognizes several chronic conditions and employ a safety system, RFID. Next slide will explain by Puneet.
Puneet, unmute. Puneet, you are in mute.
Puneet?
Please unmute.
Hello everyone, my name is Puneet, and now I'm going to explain Android application interface. The UI framework is an IoT platform designed to allow controller like Arduino, ESP32 is to manage on the internet for iOS and Android applications. In this framework, we only use widgets to creation of the graphical interface without the need of any code. Application provide a wide range of features like email, GPS, timer, etc. As you see on the screen, here is our login page, which is same for the doctor and patient. And here we put the patient details. In this, the patient can only see their own details. No doctor details are shown in the same page. But as you see in the next slide, so in the next slide, please.
This is the next slide, the doctor login page.
So in the next slide, you can see here the doctor put their own detail, and doctor can also see the patient details as well. And these patient details are directly fetched from the Arduino. So now next slide will explain why.
To explain in detail with the Puneet points, the basic criteria what we followed here is the patient can only see his details, and he can't see like how he need to send the details to the doctor and all the stuff. So when he register, the data will be directly loaded from ESPAP Wi-Fi module to this application. Whatever the sensors give the output from his body. So whereas doctor can see all the patients who have registered, and the data will be entirely in the database for the doctor, so that he can send all the data or all the prescriptions to the following people who have undergone these criteria. So coming to the next slide, innovation entrepreneurship, Arvind, you're in mute.
This is innovation and entrepreneurship. We showed all the Android application for patients in the previous to measure the essential symptoms of patient, and we provide the Android app for physician, patients, and their families. And next, in the UI application reveals the patient health condition where each patient measurements and medical report, measurements like body temperatures and like heartbeat ratios. And in next, this Android application also provide physician with an alert whenever a medical report is immediately needed to the patient. And in next, cloud computer system provides dependable data-proof storage and low-cost storage. This system enables the patient to recover and treat at the home. And each whereas health and environment element of hospitalization facilities are regularly monitored by means of virtual signal sensing. And next slide will explain by Puneet again.
Continuing with the point with Arvind, so here the basic innovation or entrepreneurship what we have done is the people can record all his data from his home, and that will be directly sent to the doctor. And if he feels like any abnormal conditions to the patient, so the doctor can send back all the prescriptions or the medicines what he need to follow for further. So this is a good system what we have followed till now. Coming to the limitations and conclusions, we have developed a system called wireless patient surveillance system, which is called as simply like telemonitoring system from the home. See, this mainly tracks all the data, like as we said, 3 sensors: heart rate, pulse, pulse oximeter, and temperature sensor. We also designed a mobile app which connects like nearby patient like with a small Wi-Fi. The main objective for this is to provide if it has any like heartbeats and like heartbeats or any like facing some issues with his oxygen levels. So for those patients who are suffering from these diseases or with these conditions, they can be tested well by using this project. We implemented in IoT format. So secondly, it also database data is being collected based on the status of the patient, and also depends like the data will be going to the doctor based on his conditions or nearby the practitioner. This data can be linked to many clinical reports saying that the patient condition is so and so, and what medicine he need to follow. So that's what we have designed for this project, and entire project is going good. As shown here, we have doctor login page where doctor can see all the patient details and all the readings, what he has her like he or she undergone through. So that's all, guys. Thanks for everyone for participating in this meeting. Hope see you again. Thank you all. Have a nice day.
Thank you.